Despite what you see, this video is not about drawing. In fact, I don't draw, and so I'm not good at drawing. The final result of this drawing will be worse than what you expect. However, it turned out better than what I expected, and so this video is about that. Most of my evenings I work on my videos, play the guitar, or read books. I do sometimes draw, but only when I feel like doing something different for a change. Every time I decide to draw something, I seem to go through the same two stages of experience. The initial stage is the excitement stage. I'm excited to tackle a project and I can envision the final beautiful result. Then shortly after I start, I go through the doubt phase. I start feeling like the drawing is looking really bad and I suck and there's no point in continuing. These two stages seem inevitable for me. In fact, I go through these stages in every project I work on, whether it be making YouTube videos, learning something on the guitar, or learning French. So this got me wondering, why do I go through these stages? It's easy to answer that question for the first stage of excitement. When I first embark on a project, I'm overwhelmed by the initial excitement. In my head, I'm thinking things like, this is exactly the type of project I want to work on all the time. Or, it'll all be smooth sailing working on this project. Or, I'll only have fun working on this project. Or, this project will look perfect at the end. That kind of things. But it has been harder for me to answer why I go through the second stage of doubt. I pride myself in being fairly consistent and fairly persistent, but why do I go through the second stage literally every project I work on? I was asking myself that question as I was drawing this, and I think the answer is because of unexpected challenges. With this drawing, for example, it seemed like a fairly straightforward drawing at the start, but as I was drawing this, I felt very lost with the proportions and shading, and I had no idea which body part should go where. If I was working on a video, the equivalent challenge would be that I may find the editing process too tedious, or if I was playing the guitar, for example, I might find a chord that is too difficult to play, and I might even end up spending a month just trying to play that chord correctly. These challenges induced the uncertainty and fear of failure in me, and that starts to overwhelm the initial excitement. If the first stage made me feel like I was flying above the clouds before, now I feel like I'm walking through a sticky, muddy ground. What makes the second stage even tougher for me is the uncertainty that it may never end. The fear that I'll get to the end result and the ground is still sticky and still muddy. However, from my experience in working on projects and coming out the other end with a product that I'm proud of, I can say that these two stages are natural and they are something I just have to get through somehow. Take this drawing for example. No, it's not perfect. I thought it would while I was working on it. I'm proud of the final outcome and I'm happy that I pushed through the muddy grounds. So here's something I was telling myself while I was drawing this that might be helpful for my future self and for anyone that is going through the second stage of doubt. What you are going through is natural, so just keep going.